sometimes I talk and I'm just like, you shouldn't, you know? That's how I feel sometimes. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. First things first, here's what we're not gonna do. We're not gonna judge the massive pile of clean clothes that is on my bed. I did all of that laundry yesterday. I got back in town yesterday. So if anything, this shows that I am a productive human being and I have been up since 7 o'clock in the morning and have been working. Today, we are gonna be doing a get ready with me video because it has been a while since I filmed one of these and my makeup routine has changed a little bit since I last filmed one of these. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Well, first, let's talk about what I used to prep my skin. My skin's been going through a lot of things recently. I honestly think that it just comes down to the fact that I am really trying to believe that I can still consume dairy, but every time I do, my skin really gets angry. I'm like dealing with the clear up of breakouts, and I did this pore cleansing mask, so it brought everything to the surface, and you know, my forehead's going through stuff as a result. Quick cutaway before we continue this get ready with me video. I would like to give a huge thank you to Scentbird for sponsoring today's video. Scentbird is a monthly subscription that gives you the opportunity to sample over 600 fragrance brands, and you are able to try it every month for only $15. I feel it's very important to note that with every fragrance you get a 30-day supply, which ends up equating to about 120 to 140 sprays. So that is literally way more than you would ever get in a trial vial at the store. And if one fragrance doesn't feel like enough per month, you are able to upgrade to receive 2 to 3 different fragrances each month. What was a huge selling point for me is that Scentbird partners with a ton of top brands like Prada and Gucci, but they also work with more indie labels such as Garcia, Tarte, Nest, etc. So you know that you are getting 100% authentic scents all the time. Also, they have colognes, so I feel like I need to put my boyfriend on a subscription. Should I just start calling him by his name? His name's Terrell. He could use some new colognes, that's all I'm saying. So all you do is you twist it up, and then obviously upon first glance, you're not gonna know what brand it is. So once it's twisted up, you just pull it out. I mean, look at how much product is in there. That's a lot of freaking product, sis. So this one is the Room 1015. Oh, I don't even know how to describe that. Very florally, but very clean at the same time. I literally picked this one because it had such great reviews. Okay, this one, EB Florals by Eric Butterbew, and it's Virgin Lily of the Valley. Oh, wow. This one definitely reminds me more of like an overall fresh, clean linen smell. I actually think I might prefer this one a little bit more. All right, the last one that we are gonna be smelling is one of the designer ones. This is by Tory Burch, and it is called Tory Burch. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, it's very florally. So guys, if you want to try out Scentbird for yourself, go ahead and use my coupon code for 30% off. It is on the screen for you guys, and it will also be in the description box. That would make your total only $10 for the first month, which is insane. $10 for the first month, 120 to 140 sprays. I'm gonna let you sit with that one. Also, if you are really into just using your mobile phone for shopping, they do have an app available for iOS and Android, so you can try that out by also clicking the link below. Thanks so much, Scentbird, again for sponsoring this video, and let's get back to the get ready with me. But what I used to prep my skin, I used this thermoceutical spray that my skincare gal recommended, and then I also used the Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench moisturizing cream. This stuff has been really, really good on my skin. Kind of feels like a water-based moisturizer, which I really like. And then for my under eyes, I used this Pharmacy Cheer Up Brightening Vitamin C Eye Cream with acerola cherry. So I use that underneath my eyes. And then the Sweet Chef Sugarcane Sleeping Lip Mask, which I don't use as a sleeping lip mask. I use it pretty much all day, which I don't know if there's negative effects with that, but that's what I've been doing. I'm gonna go in with my usual Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder foundation, and this is in the shade 5 medium. So to update you guys, my life has been in shambles, which is great. No, but honestly, like, life has been really, really good. I've just been really busy working on a lot of different things. As you guys know, OMAR and I launched Built Fierce in the last couple of months. I believe we launched it in November, and it's been really great. It's been really successful, and I fucking love the group of girls that we get to communicate with on nearly a daily basis in the Facebook group. They're just wonderful. We have so many girls that are constantly supporting each other and just so positive and genuinely wanting to make a difference in their lives, which is really great to see. There's a lot of girls that were under eating that thought that it was actually normal to only consume 1,100 to 1,400 calories a day. Since coming to our group, they had a lot of questions obviously in the beginning, like, are you sure this is okay? I feel like this is too many calories. And now they're like, oh, I'm working out more. I feel like I need the fuel. This is so nice. I've never known what it was like to, you know, consume these calories and not feel guilty and see results. So that's been really, really great. All of their mindsets just really transform in the group and watch them become stronger and watch them learn. So Built Fierce has been really great. Do you think I blended this out enough? I'm not sure. I'm gonna go in with some concealer and conceal my poor little face, little imperfections. Finally had the meeting for that. I'm still not sure if I'm gonna end up going with an investor, if I'm just gonna end up doing this solo just because of the percentage split. Obviously, if you guys have ever watched anything like Shark Tank, there is so much business that has to go into, you know, how much of the business you're gonna own as soon as investors become involved. However, this company that wants to invest in my idea would be really great because they would do a lot of it for me. Like everything would still be my idea. They would do things like run the website, run social media. Cause honestly, I'm pretty damn busy. Yeah, I'm still kind of, you know, trying to figure out if I'm gonna end up going with this company or not. If I do, we'll start production relatively soon and we would plan for a launch in the summer. I don't wanna actually talk about it or hype it up until something is actually happening. And right now, it's all still just a discussion. Dude, my skin is being so disrespectful. I woke up at 7 a.m. today. I was supposed to be up at 6, but just so you know, if you put your phone on Do Not Disturb, your alarm won't go off. But I woke up at 7, took care of my dogs, made my bed, did my whole skincare routine, everything, and I was at the gym by 8, and I kid you not, you guys, never in my life have I been to the gym at 8 o'clock in the morning. I usually go really late at night, between the hours of like 7 to 10 p.m., which I quickly realized, even though it's great because I'm getting my workout in, it was ruining my sleep schedule, along with other things like streaming on Twitch for 8 hours until 5 o'clock in the morning. All of those things tend to have an impact. Quickly, before we continue on, I have been obsessed with this palette. I went to Sephora the other day. I hadn't bought myself makeup in probably a year. Like genuinely, a lot of my makeup has just been gifted to me and I've made do with it. So I finally went out of my way to go to Sephora by myself and just be like, look, I'm not up to date with any of the makeup trends anymore. Please help me. And also what is baking, because I want to do it, and what's the difference between bronzing and contour, because even though I was a makeup artist, I was an amateur, and I still got paid, but I was an amateur, and I'm out of practice. So I was recommended this palette. It is the Smashbox Cali Contour, and it has Shape, Bronze, and Glow. For those of you that do already know this, don't judge those of us that don't know, and for those of you that don't know, I'm going to tell you now. So basically, your bronzer is always not obviously because I didn't know, but it's typically the warmer color on a palette, and then the contour is usually the more matte tone, the one that's kind of more of like an ashy color as well. So I've been using bronzer as a bronzer and contour, and it hasn't been working. I feel like sometimes it makes my face look kind of muddy. I also have this, which is for kind of like highlighting underneath your eyes or setting underneath your eyes, the concealer. This is a highlight, this is another highlight that's just a little bit darker, and then this is a blush. So this is all I've been using to this day, and it's been great. But right now I'm gonna set underneath my eyes with this little brush here. I try not to do too much because I find that it can be a little too light for underneath my eyes. Oh, also, I don't know if we have addressed the elephant in the room, but I don't have falsies anymore, so look like a little bald baby, and that's all right. I do miss them, but I was picking too much, so, you know, I was like, I am gonna ruin my lashes if I keep this up, so I went ahead and stopped. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. Amazing, makes your makeup just look so glorious when it is set. So I'm gonna go ahead and bake. Might be doing this wrong, don't judge me, really trying my best here, okay? So I just dip my blender in there and I just go and dab it underneath. And we're gonna let this sit while I contour my face. I'm gonna use this little angled brush that I got and go in with the ashy contour color. Lightly apply that. But yeah, I think I was feeling like I was starting to relapse with my depression. I've been really quiet about it because I think I've just been in denial about it, honestly. And I didn't want to think that I was kind of going back to that place, but the truth is I was. You know, I thought maybe it had to do with my birth control. I thought maybe it had to do with my medication. Like, I was coming up with excuses like it was nobody's business, but I think what it actually came down to was the fact that my sleep schedule was garbage and it was just affecting every other aspect of my life. When your sleep is off, your cortisol levels are higher due to, you know, stress within your body and your internal clock being off, and staying up till 8 a.m. is actually really not healthy. So I feel like now that I'm on this earlier sleep schedule, I'm just gonna feel a lot better. So, all right guys, really quick, let's go ahead and bronze my face. I'm gonna use this flat brush from Sephora. I love it, it's perfect. Just work my way up around the temples and the forehead and down underneath my jaw. Since I don't have lashes, I'm actually going to be applying lashes to my eyes, and I'm gonna actually do this off camera because I'm still really learning how to apply lashes, and I'm not good enough to just sit here and put them on. So I got some new lashes from Sephora and some new glue and stuff, so I'm gonna try to put those on, and wish me good luck. So last thing, we're just going to add some color to my lips. So I've been obsessed with these Patrick Ta products. I just keep seeing them at Sephora and the branding is really good. So I got this lip pencil in She's Strong, and then I think this is like a lip satin. It's not a lip gloss, it kind of looks like it would be, but it's like one of those satin finishes, and this is in She's Confident. So we're gonna go ahead and apply that, and then I think we are done. Like done, like done diddly done. And it's one of those, like, you like click it to get more. I feel like getting a lip liner was me becoming an adult. I like kind of forgot how important they are to achieve a really nice clean look on your lips, especially because like these don't really bleed out. Lip pencils are not meant to bleed out, and other lip products can, so I feel like it just looks really sharp. And then I like to fill in the lip as well, because I have naturally very pale lips. I just feel like it always makes the rest of my skin look kind of dull. Like, I've even considered tattooing my lips, but that just seems way too painful, and the process does not seem fun, so we're sticking to lip products. Makeup is all done. This is pretty much my new makeup routine. I wouldn't say like daily, but sort of daily. Sometimes I just really like to glam myself up. It's kind of like my filming slash meeting slash I have errands and things to do makeup, because otherwise I just don't wear makeup at all. Like it's either I'm doing all this or I'm not putting anything on my face whatsoever. My hair is like on day 3, so I was gonna put some dry shampoo in it and just kind of touch up some of these loose curls, cause oh nice, I have a nice little bump in my hair. Okay, so you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this. We're just gonna grab this. Okay, this is as good as it's gonna get. It looks kind of sloppy, and I'll probably fix it once I get off camera, but I have to get ready to go so that I can go to my chiropractic appointment and then go and see Chachi because she's back in America, and I get to go and finally squeeze my little niece. Oh, I can't, I gotta go fix this. I'll be right back. All right, this is actually just as good as it's gonna get. I need to style my hair at some point, or actually maybe just wash it, but I hope that you guys enjoyed this little chatty, chit-chatty, get ready with me video. If you guys enjoyed this video and you, well, I would say want to see more get ready with me's than like this, but I don't know that my routine will be changing unless you guys teach me some stuff and I try it in the next video. I don't know, comment down below. I had a lot of fun filming this and I really do hope that you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to throw it a thumbs up if you did and subscribe, because I don't know why you should subscribe. Just subscribe if you want to subscribe and you're enjoying the content. I love you guys so much and I will see you guys in my next video. Besitos, bye.